Hi, l'chaim, and welcome to my kitchen. I have a special l'chaim that my grandson became a chassan, Baruch Hashem, and we're having a wedding in Eretz Yisrael. So I guess maybe there'll be another one of these segments in Eretz Yisrael coming around in the end of Cheshvan. L'chaim, l'chaim. And now, I will take you back to Hebron. I'd like to apologize, first of all. When I did the Hebron piece, I forgot to mention one of the most important people in Hebron. Without him and his wife, Batsheva, without Danny Cohen and Batsheva, we wouldn't be able to be in Hebron. It was through Danny and Batsheva that Hebron is, because of Danny and Batsheva, that Hebron is what it is today. I feel the safest there. And I forgot to mention them when I talked about Hebron last time. So Danny and Batsheva Cohen, who are the Rebbe Shluchim in Hebron, thank you for everything you do, for your Mesiras Nefesh, that you don't even think is Mesiras Nefesh. And that's the most beautiful part of it. You don't even think it's Mesiras Nefesh. You just live there and change everything. And have soldiers in your house Friday night, 150, Shabbos day, and everything is perfect, and everything is set beautifully. And you add chayas and you add kedusha. Imagine adding kedusha to a place where kedusha is so obvious, and yet you add kedusha. Thank you for everything you do. And thank you for making us feel mamish at home when we come to the city of Hebron. I'd like to tell a story about Yom Kippur in Hebron. Now, I don't know the exact year. I was once told that this was after the Praot of 1929, when there were almost no Jews living in Hebron. By the way, where we stay in Hebron, when we're there for the weekend, for Shabbos, we stay in Beit Hachnasat Orchim Hebron, in the Achnasat Orchim house in Hebron, in the neighborhood called Avraham Avinu. And the story I'm going to tell you is about the shul right there that I see when I'm in the Achnasat Orchim house, a beautiful place. We hardly had room, we were so many people, but we figured it out. Right there, literally, like between me and the camera, maybe a little more, between the front door of where we stayed and the shul of Avraham Avinu. Why is it called the shul of Avraham Avinu? So I'll tell you a story. They say that this happened in 1929, but I'm really not sure. I know that the story happened. I don't know exactly when. There were very few people living in the city of Hebron at the time. It was Erev Yom Kippur, and everyone was very worried. How are they going to have a minyan for Yom Kippur? They didn't want to leave Hebron, because how do you leave a holy city like that and not daven in it? How do you do that? After all, the tefillahs go up to Shamayim right there. Not a 5-minute walk away from there at Ma'aras HaMachpelah. But maybe they won't have a minyan. A whole Erev Yom Kippur, there were 8 people lived in Hebron. 8 men. A 9th man came that afternoon. They knew he was coming because he said he promised on Rosh Hashanah he'd be back to daven on Yom Kippur. The sun was coming down. There wasn't a 10th man. And right from where I sat, that entire Shabbos almost in Hebron, I could see the shul right there. And I thought about that place, how they davened there and didn't know how will they have a 10th man for their minyan. And they worried, and they kept running outside to see. Just as the sun came down, they saw an old man with a long white beard and a bag on his shoulder, how people walked then, coming very slowly to the shul. They were so happy, they were so excited. They were so excited. They have a 10th man, they have a 10th man. There was no time to ask him what his name is, who he is, where did he come from. He just said, from far away. I'm so happy to be here. And they started Kol Nidre, and they davened. And he davened with them with his whole heart and soul. And they davened the whole Shabbos. And they slept around the shul. Nobody went home. There was no food. And they davened the whole day Yom Kippur. Motzei and Yom Kippur, as soon as Yom Tov was over, that's when we say Good Yom Tov. Everybody wanted to take this old man home to their house to break the fast. Everybody wanted. And they were all arguing, can I have him? You, no, you, no, you, no, you. And before they could invite him, they saw that he quietly left. And from far, they could see him going back up the road towards Ma'aras HaMachpelah. From then on, that shul is called the shul of Avraham Avinu. This Yom Kippur, as we daven, let us daven as if we were davening with Avraham Avinu, because we are. Let us daven as if we are davening with Yaseres Harugei Malchus, who we daven about on Yom Kippur. Why do we daven about them? Why do we say them in the Aveda? So that we can have all of this chusim, and we can daven with everybody that has a schus in the world, and with those that don't. Read what it says before you say Kol Nidre. With those that do, and those that don't. And all of the schusim come with us as we daven in Yom Kippur. Can I give you just a thought? By Aseres Harugei Malchus, could you bring an English machzer so you could read what it says? Read it, daven it, and then at least read it and see what it says, because it's incredible. May we have a beautiful Yom Tov, a Yom Tov of Simcha also, and a Yom Tov that ends this entire Golus with the coming of Mashiach. May we have all the schusim of all the people that we daven with, and all the people that we daven, that we say in our davening. And may all this bring together immediately. By the time we say Hashem Hu Elokim, I'm always very moved by that moment. And I will never forget how the Rebbe would get up on a chair as if he didn't fast a minute and would start to sing Napoleon's March, like to say to us, Nitzachnu, we won. We had a war, we made it. May we make it. Seid gesund. B'virchas Mashiach now.